Today, we are talking about ways that you can make money from home. Not just ways that you can make money from home, ways that you can make excellent, real money from home, and you don't even need a job to do it. Now, before we get there, welcome to Stop the Grind, Start Your Life. Why did I look down there? Because I made sure to read it correctly. Why did I read it? Because today is the first official day under the full new brand. That's right. You may have known us before as Vertical Vision 405. We have rebranded. Why did we do that? Because we are here to help you stop the grind, stop the meaningless things that you do, and start your life. Start that journey towards things that matter to you. Start your journey towards things that are excellent for you and your life so that you can live instead of just grind. Now, with that, I have to throw a shout out to Emma Shelton, who helped us come up with that slogan of Stop the Grind, Start Your Life. So thank you, Emma. For anyone who wants to check out Emma's YouTube page, I will put a link in the description to her so that you can go check her out as well. And we now have some merch. We're starting with t-shirts. I'll put a link down in the description so you can get your Stop the Grind, Start Your Life shirt. I would be wearing one today, but they haven't come in yet. That's how new the brand is. But you'll see it in the YouTube icon will be the new brand. It's everywhere that we've got stuff. We're starting to roll that out. So you may also see a little bit of crossover. You might find a few things with the old logo on it and old naming. But don't worry, we're the same people. I'm still here to help you. So who am I? I'm Gregg. I am from Stop the Grind, Start Your Life. My whole passion is to help you achieve success, help you find those income streams and things that you can do to better your life, to achieve freedom so you're not stuck in a grind. All right, so today we are talking about ways that you can make great money without ever leaving your house. For so many people, I hear that this is like the ultimate dream to never have to leave home. Well, let's talk about that real quick. Never leaving home is not your best idea. You should leave home occasionally. And that would be at a minimum to get together with other people. You shouldn't be 100% hermit. It's not good for a human to be completely isolated. That doesn't mean you need to go to a traditional office. That doesn't mean you need to work a traditional job. I highly, highly, highly recommend, even if you're not used to it, go to church on Sunday. There are a lot of people in church. There's a lot of great stuff available for you at church, and you'll hear a lot of great things that will also help you better your life. Now, if you're not into the church scene or into the church thing at all, find another way to connect with other people. At a minimum, connecting with other people is important. So, don't 100% just stay at home and never go out. But work from home, fantastic. Do your own thing on your own time, on your own schedule, absolutely fantastic. I mean, that's what I've been doing for years, essentially, is doing my own thing on my own time, and I absolutely love it. So today we are going to talk about ways that you can get income. You're going to have to work for it. It's not free money, but you don't have to work a traditional job for it. So let me start this screen recording here so that I can show you on my screen a little bit of what we're talking about today. So if you've never done this before, head on over to Fiverr.com. That's Fiverr.com. Why are we going here? Because here you don't even need a customer. Fiverr finds you customers to buy your service. Now, what service can you offer? What talent do you have? I mean, it's really that wide of an open field. I'll also put a link in the description to Fiverr so that you can head on over there. Let's just try a couple things here. Let's just say you're great at building Excel spreadsheets. We're just going to type in Excel and do a search. Real simple. What did we find? I will tutor for your Excel assignments. I will do Excel automation. I will automate that sounds like bad grammar, but I will automate Excel spreadsheets, Google Sheets, and it continues on. So right here, we see a bunch of people who are offering different types of services with Excel. So if you're good at Excel and that's something that you would love to find a way to make money with, I would just type that in the search and see what kind of gigs people are already doing for Excel. This is just going to give you some great ideas on where to start. All right, let's try, maybe you're good at cooking. I don't know what's gonna show up here, but cooking. All right, I will write or rewrite cooking recipes. I would create cooking lesson video recipes of all kinds of dishes. I will create a cooking video recipe for TikTok, YouTube, Tasty. So there we go. We've got a bunch of stuff for cooking. Let's say you like to, we'll go with clean. That's a normal one that you normally like hit up the neighborhood groups for. But let's say we want to clean. Let's type that in. I will design a clean modern logo. All right, that goes under graphic design, not under cleaning. Yep, this looks graphic designy to me. Oh, I will deep clean and hard bounce test your email list. Okay, so clean seems to have a wide array of options here. I will photo editing and retouching Photoshop product. Okay, well, so clean didn't exactly come up with what I was thinking in terms of clean. And then if you look at the top of the page, there are some standard categories up here. There's graphic design, there's programming, there's digital marketing, there's video and animation, there's writing and translation, music and audio. Do you know how to play an instrument? People will pay for that. Business, consulting. Consulting is huge on Fiverr. So anything that you know how to do, you could consult with. So you can look through these major categories, or you can type in any skill that you have that you would like to find a way to make money for. All right, once you do that, you're going to find these gigs already available on Fiverr. Maybe you make funny voices. Let's see what pops up there. I will be your cool, funny, energetic anime character voiceover. Okay, I will record a funny, posh British voice. I will voice your funny, cool, or tough, good, or bad guy character. I will talk in funny voices. So already, there you go. If your thing is to talk in unique voices, there's gigs, lots of them for you. Maybe you just have an incredible voice. You could do voiceover work, whether it's reading scripts, reading books, talking off the cuff. There are gigs for voiceover work, and you can make great money with that. There are so many ways to make great money. All right, so now you've kind of looked around at different gigs that already exist. Here's what I suggest you do next. If you didn't see anything that lined up with what your talents are that you would like to sell, create a new gig for it right away. Just try it. Why not? Why not try it? But if you saw gigs similar to what you would like to offer, look at them a little bit, see how they word them and how they set up their structures within the gig. So let's look at this voice actor anime characters guy. We'll just tap into there. There we go. It opens up. So this guy's charging $10 for 100 words is what it looks like, and he'll do one revision. So, okay, that's interesting. Let's click on this posh British guy. He's also charging $10 for 100 words. Let's try, we're going to go to digital marketing, just because look at all the different things in digital marketing. Social media marketing is a common one. Let's click into there. I just want to give you a few other ideas on gigs that are out there. Oh, TikTok Shop, Facebook ads campaign. Look at all these things. So many different things that you can do. And apparently my internet is running a little bit slow today. That happens when we have bad weather. The funny thing is it's really windy, but not wet outside. But for whatever reason, my internet is just not having it today. So come on, you can do it, little computer. All right, it looks like my internet came back. I don't know what that blip was, but all right, we are looking now at I'll be your committed social media manager. Let's click on that one. So this one offers 3 packages. We see basic, standard, and premium. In their basic package, they'll create 15 social media posts in one platform graphics, caption, hashtags, CTA, which means call to action, and scheduling. And they're offering a 6-day delivery from when you place your order. Let's tap on standard. Standard, they'll create 30 social media posts in 2 platforms, graphics, caption, hashtags, call to action, scheduling. And in premium, they're offering 30 social media posts in 3 to 5 platforms, graphics, caption, hashtags, call to action, scheduling. Okay, we could also click on compare packages to just see what the differences are in their packages. Delivery time is 6 days, 7 days, 10 days. Now let's just select the middle package. Oh, it won't let me continue. Nope, I'll need to sign in for that. All right, so the next screen will give you the option to build some upsells within that. So I really suggest that you build an account in Fiverr, okay? Do that. Then start looking at some of the gigs that line up with what you want to do. If there is no gig that lines up with what you want to do, look at some other gigs in another category and just see how they've done it to give you ideas on what you can do with your own. All right, now that we've looked at those gigs, we're going to go build our own. With the knowledge we learned from looking at how other people have done it, you will now have a good idea on how to build your own gig. So in most situations, I would suggest, just like this person, build a basic, a standard, and a premium. I would do that. Then on the next screen, I would offer upsells. Whatever those upsells may be appropriate for the category that you're working within, I would offer some upsells. A little bit more of something, a little bit different of something, a different delivery of something, whatever makes sense within your category. Most people won't buy the upsells, but it can be some good extra money when people do. The other thing I would make sure I do is set your delivery time expectations very well. Maybe give yourself a little bit of buffer room. If you think you can do these within 3 days, set it to 5 or 6 days to give you a little bit of room in case you run up against some kind of wall. The next thing I would do is within that gig, when you build it, there's a screen that when somebody buys it, they can submit requirements is what it's called. On that screen, I would create a little bit of a questionnaire. Don't go crazy with the questionnaire of asking every single little detail that you can think of, but at least have a really good idea of what this person is looking for. So in graphic design, I mean, that's a wide world. Let's go with logo design. Maybe you ask for, are there any logos that they like or any logos they don't like? Do they have any thoughts on colors that they're looking for? You may ask a couple questions like that to give you a direction to go that will make your new customer happy. All right, now that they've submitted all of this, you go to work. You do that job and you submit it back on Fiverr. Your new customer accepts your work, Fiverr collects the payment, and now you have money. You tell Fiverr to put it in your bank for you, done. You just made money without having what would be considered like a real job, without having a job. You just made money without a job and without having to go out and find your customers all by yourself. Fiverr brings them to you. What a fantastic world that is. Without the internet, this kind of thing was never possible, and now it is. And Fiverr's been around for years, guys. It's a solid platform that a lot of people use. So you can make great money from home and not even have to go out and sell yourself. Now, let's talk a little bit of the downside here. When you first create your first gig on Fiverr, don't create 50 gigs because Fiverr rates you based on how well your gigs sell. So start with 1 gig, learn the platform, learn how to work with others, and start getting people to buy your gig and review you as being the awesome person that you are. Because when a gig is done, the buyer gets to rate you on a scale of 1 to 5 in a couple of categories. Likewise, you get to rate the person who just bought from you, which will let other people know whether or not they want to work with this person as well. So the review system is a two-way street, but you want to get a couple gigs under your belt before you add new gigs to the equation. All right. Now, the other piece of this puzzle is when you first start on Fiverr, they're not going to give you 100 gigs in your first week. They're also going to kind of test you out because they've built a solid platform and they want people to keep coming back to their platform to buy gigs from other people. And if you end up not meeting the standards of what Fiverr is looking for or what your customers are looking for, well, Fiverr doesn't want to hand you all of their customers and then have people not ever want to deal with Fiverr again. So they'll send you one, and then they'll send you two. Then they'll start to send you more and more and more, to the point where you can actually tell Fiverr how many active gigs you want at a time. So don't be discouraged if at first it seems really slow going. Once it gets going, it's like a snowball. It keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and growing and growing and growing. So be prepared. It's a little bit of a slow start, but once you get started and get going, it's going to pick up steam fairly quickly. It may take you a month to 2 months to really get that ball in motion. So just be prepared for that. But have fun with it. I mean, if there's any talent that you have that you would love to find a way to make an income with, Fiverr will help you find that way to make an income with your talent, and you'll never even have to leave home to do it. Guys, I can't recommend this enough. I know so many people are looking for a real income source, and you can do it. I know you can do it. Finding customers is usually the number one roadblock that everybody has with going out on their own or finding new income streams that work for them. Fiverr just removed that roadblock. So go out there, get it done, look at some gigs, figure out what talent you have that you're going to put on Fiverr, make a commitment to get it done within the next week to post one gig on Fiverr so you can be making money without ever leaving home. Just a quick reminder, I put a link to Fiverr in the description so you can click through that. Yes, it is an affiliate link. I don't know if I make any money off it or not, but I put it there for your convenience and maybe it'll help me out. I don't know. If there's anything you'd like to talk about or if you need any help at all, there's also a description in the link. There's a link in the description. You can schedule 30 minutes with me. It is completely free. I am here to help you in any way that I can. Now, go ahead, stop the grind, and start your life.